guys, it's Kugli again with another video, and this time I will be comparing a few battery banks which I have bought in my travels and for personal use, and I will be showing you guys what to keep out of, and let's get started. So guys, now as I've already said, these power banks are ones which I have bought over the span of my tech life, I guess. A few of them are not here because they are right now charging or getting charged to another device somewhere. So that is there, but these are majority of the ones which I use, and let me just start with what these are. First of all, this is one of the first chargers I have bought with my own money. It's called a Hype tube charger, I guess, was some sort of name for that. So yeah, as you can see, this is Hype USB charger and this is a 2200 milliamp charger, and this is normal stuff. It has one USB port, one micro USB input, and I bought this one in the early days when I had the Galaxy Ace. So I could get almost one full charge with this stick on my Galaxy Ace. The Galaxy Ace had a 1350 milliamp battery in it, and this was a 2200 milliamp power bank. And one thing you need to know whenever you buy a battery bank is that you never get the full charge of the battery bank onto your phone if you are using the phone. So I could get almost one and a quarter full charge out of this power bank, and this was one of the most efficient one which I have had. Now with that out of the way, let me show you the other power bank which I have used. Now this one is the Zook ZPPB 10,000 LD. Well, anyways, this is a 10,000 milliamp power bank, and this is what I have been using for quite some time now, and it has worked out really well. I didn't really have much issues with it until recently, when it is sort of holding a little bit less charge, and I've actually calculated the efficiency I had with this. I am getting about 70% efficiency with this one for the rated charge. Now I will be talking about all of these efficiency and stuff in a different video where I review my Coolnut 20,000 milliamp hour behemoth, which is the latest addition to my power bank. So I will be doing that, and I will be talking more about how I calculated the efficiency and all that soon. But for now, I want to show you the main two things. Now, these are power banks which I bought during my travels. I was traveling, I wanted a power bank. I mean, realistically, I knew what these were, and I knew how these would turn out, but realistically, to be very honest, I wanted these connectors, these USB connectors. Well, standalone on Amazon, I can get a board with just this connector, and that would cost me about 400 rupees. I didn't want to pay for that, so I bought these power banks. Now, both of these power banks, well, luck would have it, I got for dirt cheap prices. It was 50 rupees, and I guess it was also about 50 rupees. So I got this one. It has been working, well, not very good, and I already know what are inside of this. And funny story, this power bank, when I bought this, he was asking for about 400 rupees, and I actually opened it up and showed him what was inside of him. He himself didn't seem to know what was inside. I mean, it was a roadside vendor, so I don't really expect him to know. So yeah, he didn't want me to make a scene, so I just paid him some money and I got this one. So I want to show you guys what you get, or what you are buying into when you buy these cheap roadside power banks like this one. So I've also charged with this and gotten a few inferences out of it. Now let's just start with this one. Now this one was something which I bought when I was traveling in a train, and you can see it is called the Troop power saver or power bank. It is a 2800 milliamp power bank which I got it when I was in a train, and as you can see, I've already opened this up because I wanted to check what the power bank actually has. So let me just show you guys what it actually has. I will open this up over the slit which I made. So this one, well, it looks pretty standard, right? It has a battery which is glued with a double-sided tape there, and there is also this circuit which I personally wanted this one most. So there is this circuit with the USB and the micro USB connector. I will be taking that out and using it for my various projects. So that is the main reason I got this one. Now the rated power of this power bank is 2800 milliamps, which is pretty respectable. You can get a normal phone. I mean, my phone has about 3000 milliamp battery, which is my OnePlus 3. I can get about one full charge with that much milliamps, but again, as I've already said, it doesn't really correlate as such. If this is an actual 2800 milliamp power bank, it can probably do half a recharge cycle if the phone is running. That is something which you need to keep in mind. Now I actually charged this up fully, and the funny thing, and so let me show you guys what this looks like. So charging it up, it kind of makes it look like a Christmas tree, and this is, well, frankly it's annoying. So that is one thing. So buying this one, well, you won't be much of a problem. I actually charged this up and tried to charge my phone with it with the phone off, and that is a big thing. My phone was turned off, and I wanted to get a full accurate reading, and I know this was not a 2800, so I didn't have to wait a long time. Now it was able to charge my phone from 0 to 23%, and that would almost correlate to about 690 milliamps. So I'm gonna say this is almost a 700 milliamp power bank disguising itself as a 2800 milliamp power bank. So that is there. Now let me show you this one, which is the biggest snake oil which I've ever seen on the streets of Kerala. So this one is a Samsung. Well, it says it's a Samsung. It's a power bank which is rated for about 16,000 milliamps. This one is a 16,000 milliamps, whereas this one is a 10,000 milliamps. So, well, you probably know this is not a 16,000 milliamp power bank. What would realistically be this power bank? I actually would have thought this would be a 21,000 or a 3,000 milliamp power bank, even a 5,000 milliamp power bank, if, well, it really had a full battery. Now having this does weigh a significant amount, but also I have a magnetic keychain which was attracted to this one, and I know this is aluminium, so it shouldn't be. So I actually knew what was inside of this, so let me show you guys what is really inside of this 16,000 milliamp power bank. So I just popped that off. I will open it up, and I opened it on the wrong side, and as you can see, this is what is inside of the power bank. So you have a fake battery, which is a old Nokia battery which you have there. And well, let me just open this up and show you guys what all stuff we get in this one. So yeah, this is the original packaging. So that is, I guess that's pretty cool. So you have a Nokia battery which does not work. It's a dummy battery, it's not even connected to anything. That is there. Then you have a piece of iron, and that is a piece of iron just for the weight of it. I mean, both of these are just for the weight of it. And you have a very small battery just so that people, when they power it on, they will see a light there. So well, it's not completely dead. So yeah, that is there. And even if you try and charge it, it will show 1 bar charging, and that means that it is being charged, right? So you can see it is trying to charge, and this one just blinked, so that means it is having 1 bar of charge. So this is what you get, and I actually tried charging it for full. I mean, I charged this one for about 8 hours, and I think that's realistically enough, and charged my phone from 0 to 6%, and that would math out to about 180 milliamps of battery within this 16,000 milliamp power bank. So yeah, compared to this one, this was a literal shit show. Well, I'm just trying to let you guys know that these things exist. This will cause problems to you if you are going to pay full price. He wanted 400 rupees for this one. I knew what it was, so I was able to save myself. So yeah, that is how this one is. yeah, I just want to let you guys know of a few things which you might need to consider whenever you are buying something like this one, because power banks are not very hard to make, and they are very cheap if they don't have the real batteries in it. Now for shits and giggles, let me just open this up, which is my actual power bank which I have been using for quite a long time, and just let you guys know what is inside of this one. Yeah, let me just show you guys what is inside of this one, so that so there you have it. This is what actually is inside a real power bank. So this one is a 10,000 milliamp power bank. You have 1 2 3 4 5 2000 milliamp probably batteries, which is going to work out pretty well for it. This is just a cover, and because it has more batteries, it weighs a frick ton, and that is how a normal battery would be. So this was just for shits and giggles. I will be still using this, and I believe there's nothing problem. I mean, it works out really well. I didn't have any issues with that. So yeah, now I will be making a full review for this cool nut power bank, which is 20,000 behemoth, and honestly it weighs as much as double to this one as this one, and that makes sense, right? It's a 10,000, this is a 20,000. But there are a few things which I want to talk about. I have already made all the charts for this one, and I'm really excited for that. So yeah, I guess how much is about this video where I compare cheaper power banks. So I guess not even comparison, just talk to you guys about cheaper power banks. So yeah, I guess how much is it about the video then. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time.